under a 97% full mid-November moon, we welcome you to the city of Surprise, Arizona, where it is no surprise to us that our Berean Academy Eagles, finishing 6-2 over the course of this season, find themselves playing against the Imagine Prep Surprise Storm at 7-1. Welcome everyone to this special broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport and John Berger live from Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona, getting ready for the kickoff, where the Storm of Imagine Prep, the Imagine Prep Storm, won the coin toss, deferred to the second half, and so it is the Berean Academy Eagles that we will see first on offense tonight. We are in the midst of a great crowd here at Ottawa University's Spirit Field. The Storm against the Eagles. 12 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. We do have looks like a scoreboard as well. We're excited about that.
Beautiful
at this
scoreboard.
field. Yeah, looking forward to it here tonight. And it's clobbering time. Short kick goes straight up to that second line. Caught by Mason Meske, who goes down just about the 44-yard line. And that is where our Berean Academy Eagles will start with the ball. Berean Academy finished 6-2 and had a great victory last week, and this is the second round. This victory will take the winning team to the championship game. Last year, Berean Academy ran the table undefeated, 10-0, and the champion of the Canyon Athletic Association Division I. They're in Division III now, and it is time to face the team that beat them 21-6 a couple of months ago. It was a very different team at that time. It's like Logan in the backfield trying to outrun that defense and nowhere to go. Looked like T. Sawyer was in on that tackle right there. Big number 55. That is a tackle for a loss of about 7 yards.
Sawyer with a loss on the play.
Yes, it's Jeff and John. Thanks, Gerald, for checking in. Gerald Morgan, one of
our regulars.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Gerald. Appreciate it. Good to see all the viewers here. Thanks for watching tonight as we are outside, and it is 68 degrees here in Surprise, Arizona, which, if you don't know, that is the far northwest valley of the Valley of Phoenix, Arizona. John and I took the scenic route, stopping in Mesa earlier today for reasons undisclosed.
Sure.
Berean has two split to the left, two to the right. Twins on both sides, and a flag on the play, and it will be a false start, which will back him up even more. So Jeremiah will head over to the sideline along with Logan to go get the play called in by head coach Jalen Hampton. Again, the blue-collar mentality of this football team will have to come into play tonight under these Thursday night lights here in Surprise, Arizona. It is second down and forever. There is a clock on the scoreboard, but not a score or down marker, and that ball was just thrown in the exact wrong spot. I believe Jeremiah expected Logan to zig when Logan thought he was going to stay at home.
He threw it between number 5 and number 7, so it could have been either Logan or it could have been like a comeback route for number 5, but it was confused there.
Either way, definite confusion, and that's not what the Berean Academy Eagles want to do to start this game against this dominant Storm team from Imagine Prep. It is third and forever on the opening series of Berean Academy. Jeremiah rolls to his right, passes over to Isaac. Isaac tries to make a move, coming into midfield, getting tackled from behind, but taking it all the way out to the 50-yard line. A great gain of about 20 yards. Great hustle by Isaac to get to where he did. They'll spot the ball at the 49, just inside Berean territory. And is Berean going to go for it?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
At midfield.
I can imagine Hampton wanting to do that right now. Now, you see that defensive player had that recovery speed to hit him hard from behind. He was moving full speed one direction. The defender came up behind him, running faster, so fast. It was incredible. Nice hit.
Fourth down. Twins left, twins right. Jeremiah in the backfield in the shotgun formation. 4th and a long 6. Jeremiah steps up in the pocket, moves, Tries to get up ahead, he does, and gets so much more, but drops the ball.
Oh no!
The ball came loose and hit the ground. Imagine Prep recovers at their own 39-yard line. Jeremiah still trying to wrestle the ball away, but the officials have already determined it is Storm ball, 1st and 10 from their own 40. After getting a huge first down play, the Storm wrangled the ball out of Jeremiah's hands, and we will see the Berean Academy defense on the field right now. After a massive 3rd down play and a 4th down play that would have been a first down, havoc strikes in the form of a Storm.
Yep.
So the Storm starts with the ball, quarterback under center. 2 in the backfield. Pitches to the tailback, where they tackle him right away.
No space on that defensive line. You could see the defensive end followed the line of scrimmage all the way down to where that running back made contact. He didn't get any yards on that play as far as I could tell.
It looks like they're almost spotting as a loss, but no, they moved the marker back as sophomore quarterback Cade DeWitt, the 6'1", 185 quarterback for the Storm.
Are you kidding? That's huge for 6'3". Oh, good
6'1",
God.
6'1".
Well, a friendly person.
6'3"?
Yeah.
Wow. That's why he's so good on the basketball team. Gets a pass that is overthrown. It was an open receiver, was number 24, Mario Acosta Styles, but not there on the overthrow, so it is 3rd down and 10. Clock stopped, 8:56 here in the first quarter. We're live in Surprise. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, hanging out with you tonight.
All right.
That's all good. Hey, we
love
we say good things. I promise. We say good things.
They're actually nice. I'm not.
We're pretty nice.
We got some great folks around us here. Some great Storm fans. And whether you're a Storm fan watching us or whether you are a Berean Academy Eagles fan, we're glad you're watching us. Cade in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Oh. And they'll get a false, sorry, I don't think that was false start. I think it was offside.
That is offside. It's on defense. That was Logan. Man, he was ready to blitz. He was all blitz all the time right there.
You got to calm down. These are games where you can't have turnovers. You can't have
mistakes.
You can't have mental errors.
Right.
You can have mistakes, just not mental ones. I mean, but Logan jumped the gun. 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 10 goes to 3rd and 5, which completely changes the dynamic. The clock running, 8:12 to go here in the first 12-minute quarters. Here in Surprise on Spirit Field at Ottawa University, it is Imagine Prep versus Berean. They split a receiver into the slot.
Oh, they are blitzing everybody, aren't they?
They are bringing the house. And a big tackle from behind.
They sent nearly everybody on that play.
But to be able to get him from behind, that was a great job on the defense. And Cade comes out, so it looks like they might be kicking. I'm not sure. If their quarterback comes out at 4th and 9.
Yeah.
So they netted half a yard, basically.
Good God.
Play.
Is number 75 their punter?
Number 75 is Kyle Walter. Let me introduce you to him. He's 6'2", 275 senior.
Lordy.
High snap. Gets the kick away, and that was a gorgeous kick to Logan. Gets it at the 27-yard line. Logan makes one cut. Tries to get around.
Nice.
Keeps his legs moving. Finds a seam. Gets up to midfield and pushed again and again. Gets past midfield. And that is where Berean will have the ball. Logan did a great job running it up through the middle, cutting to the far side. And Berean will have the ball in Storm territory to start their second drive of this game. With 6:59 on the clock, thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Check the post description for all of our sponsors and leave them some love in the live chat. Leave them some love on their social media pages. When you stop by these businesses or you see them in the community, let them know. Thank you for helping make this coverage possible in Surprise, Arizona. Berean starts their second drive here in the first quarter. in storm territory. Jeremiah takes the snap, looks right up the middle, and gets just about one.
By number 8, Brock Millette.
Nice little quarterback, what do you call that, a quarterback draw. Man, I do have to say, number 75 is a giant. Now, he's also their punter, also a defensive tackle, this guy. I can't wait to watch more of this guy.
A skilled player in multiple ways. So Berean in the huddle, they're waiting for Jeremiah and Logan to bring the play in from the sideline. And ball spotted. Looks like it was technically a gain of a yard. But you can hear this crowd. They love their defense. And this is the team that, again, beat Berean early in the season, 21-6. It is time for Berean to make a comeback. Logan looking and not finding anything. Another huge loss for the Berean Academy Eagles. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide when the storm comes through your line. Ball spotted back in Berean territory at about the 47-yard line, and there is a timeout called.
Now, we haven't spoken about how beautiful this stadium and this field are. Holy smokes. The stadium is amazing. It's a metal stadium seating situation, but they've got chairs, they got benches.
Yeah.
I mean, the
little like seats that you can sit in.
Oh, it's so nice out
along
here.
with the bleachers themselves.
Something to keep in mind when we go back to Sierra Vista, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah,
and you can hear there's a food truck here as well. So I mean, there's the snack shack. By the way, speaking of food, of course, makes me hungry for all sorts of amazing food that we had earlier today. Sean and I were up here. But it also reminds me of our sponsors, because our sponsors are the ones who feed this program to make us be able to be here. Thank you so much to the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty. Proud supporter of young athletes all season long. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty. See the phone number in the post description. It is third and a very long 16, 17 yards. Jeremiah does it.
Whoa!
There's a screen. A center screen. Who are they going to give it to? They read that the entire way.
That was a screen pass.
Brendan Crowder comes down with the interception, watching the eyes of the quarterback the entire time. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Berean.
Not something we see very often out of Berean.
And not the way that they wanted to start this game at all. And now, just as Berean started in Imagine Prep territory on their second drive, for Imagine's second drive, they are in Berean territory. Ball spotted at the 43, 1st and 10. They pitch it to their running back, who spins, gets away from one tackle, but being brought down by Mason Meskey and Logan Seeley after a gain of about 4.
So that was a forward pitch. So that would be considered a pass.
It would.
So in that case, they
had a handoff, so yeah. Even a shovel pass is considered a pass.
I honestly love shovel passes because if it hits the ground, it's incomplete. It's not a fumble.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, see, that's true. So second down at about 6 for Imagine Prep. Ball spotted at the Berean 40. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome to see the dozens and dozens of people watching this game from wherever you're watching it from. That is a long pass. I saw them do this in their practices.
Oh, my!
Gorgeous
Great
coverage.
defense.
Aiden Phillips on the coverage, going step for step. I was just saying, I watched during their practice, they did that long sideline throw. And I'd say out of the 15 that I saw, they completed 13 of them. Granted, there was no defender there in the way, but a great job by Aiden on the defense. It'll be third down and about 6. Ball spotted at the 40. 0-0 game, 4:39 to play here in the first quarter. At Ottawa University at Spirit Field, playing at Ottawa University, it is the Imagine Prep Storm in black with red numbers against our Berean Academy Eagles. White jerseys with blue numbers, white helmets. Cade goes back to pass, looks, oh my goodness, that ball went through about 2 different hands. I wasn't sure if he was throwing to the short man or to the deep receiver. Either way, ball hits the ground, and it is 4th down.
Come on, Storm, let's go!
Yeah, you got to make sure that you bring that ball in. It hit him in the hands.
But it might have been tipped, though.
It
I think
could-
Aiden might have had a fingertip
Right.
on it as it came in. It looked like it got deflected at least once. So Cade will be bringing in the play for the Storm. As the cheerleaders are here, getting
The
this
whole
crowd pumped up.
sideline. Yeah, the whole sideline's been loud so far.
Oh, these folks love their Storm. It is 4th down. Cade in the shotgun. Receiver split. Looking
Oh,
from
snap!
behind.
Incredible defense.
Mason Meskey
Over on downs.
leads the team in sacks, and none was bigger than that.
You know, I almost thought that he was going to swipe that ball away. He had the ball back like he was going to throw. The defender came along and swatted him on the arm, and he hung on to it, which is the most amazing thing about that.
Well, it shows the discipline of Imagine Prep's quarterback, Cade DeWitt, being able to hang on to that ball as he was getting hit from behind and wrangled down. Turnover on downs. Now Berean has the ball back in this very defensive effort here thus far in this game. 3:40 to go in the first. Thank you to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. And our community, meaning the Sierra Vista community, Cochise County, Southern Arizona community. Obviously not the community of Surprise.
Hey, man, they go everywhere.
They could, yeah. Maybe they are here in Surprise. I didn't see any trucks as we were driving up here, but they could be
If
here.
you're here in Surprise and you want to get some propane, let's go to Sierra Vista, baby.
There's a flag. There is a flag, and they're going to say delay of game against Berean.
I mean, that's by a lot, too. Like, they weren't even up to the line of scrimmage.
as that flag blew. So they're keeping a close eye. The officials back it up 5. They're keeping a very close eye. It was a false start. It was a delay of game. The public address announcer, a little bit off there, but that's all right. So it'll be 1st down and 15 for Berean. Again, these penalties, these errors that they're having on the field, it's just not something we normally see. But when you get this deep in the playoffs, as Jeremiah tries to make it around that side, makes
penalty.
one cut, but that could be a holding call.
Yeah.
That could be coming back and making it 1st and 25. Depending on the call by the official, it is a hold against Berean.
Wow.
So mental errors from offsides, false starts, delays of game, and now
First down.
Someone got injured in the huddle.
they might have been injured to begin with on the play itself. Number 51, Dylan Malley, the senior, goes down. The coaching staff and training team are coming to check on him. Again, a play that was nothing.
Hopefully he's okay. Looks like they're checking, I don't know, it looks like they're checking his helmet. But he's laying on his back.
Yeah, he did roll over to his backside. And while they're taking a look at him, we'll say thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County with locations in Bisbee, Douglas, and Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors today. You can see the phone number in the post description. Thank you so much to the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In on the east side of Fry Boulevard. Proud to sponsor local youth sports coverage. Come by Sonic every Wednesday for Wacky Pack Wednesday. That's the Wacky Pack Kids Meal, $2.49 with no limit. That's $2.49 with no limit.
Unreal.
Thank you so much to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management with this new location in Huachuca City, right there on Highway 90. As you come through Huachuca City, you'll see it on the east side of the road there. And he is our number one choice for pest control in Cochise County. Whether you need, for your commercial or residential needs, your satisfaction is always guaranteed. And it looks like it was an ankle injury of some sort for Dylan Malley. Dylan is getting assisted over to the sideline. You can see him on the left side of your screen, walking over now with assistance.
You know, sometimes guys walk those off. I've walked off things where I thought that it was pretty nasty. One time I thought I broke all the fingers on my left hand. It was so cold. And I thought all my fingers were broken. It ended up like they were just mashed. Nothing broken.
Well, this Storm defense has been mashing Berean. So far, it's a 0-0 game with 3:33 left to go. Shout out to my friend Leonardo Torres. His lucky numbers are 333, so I'm seeing that on the scoreboard, and I was thinking of him. My friend from SoCal. 55 in the live chat, watching us now in the live stream. Receivers split to both sides, and just no chance to make a play. Big number 75, the punter and the defensive lineman.
Incomplete pass.
Kyle
Second down.
Walter in the face of Jeremiah Bethay, and goodness gracious, it is 2nd down and 25. after the delay of game and the holding penalty. Clock stops with 3:09 to go in the first. 0-0 game here at Spirit Field in Surprise, Arizona. Surprise, we're here. And we're glad to be here tonight to see our Berean Academy Eagles against the Imagine Prep Surprise Storm. Again, twins left, twins right. No one in the backfield except the quarterback. Makes a very deep pass, way overthrown to Logan.
Incomplete pass by the Eagles.
Yeah.
That'll be 3rd and 25. Long pass. Logan was on the opposite side of it. It looked like it was more on the hash, and Logan was running the sideline.
Yeah.
So either miscommunication or just a toss that went the wrong way. Nonetheless, 3rd and forever.
Didn't take a lot of effort for him to throw that far. You know, he didn't like do the crow hop. He didn't like lean way back. That was just kind of an upright, like, nice toss, and it went nearly 40 yards.
They're taking their sweet time to get this play in,
I know.
and
What's
that could
going
come
on
back
with
to
that?
haunt them when it's 3rd and Peoria.
No. It looks like
Peoria's a part of Phoenix. Just letting you know, John, because John's not
referee
familiar with.
Just put the thing in his mouth. He's counting down.
Okay. All right. Well, they do come to the line. Receivers again split to both sides. Now Logan goes in motion, and they're going to call a false start. I think Isaac was moving at the same time.
But wouldn't you call that play dead if it was a false start? It might be
they decided not to, because, and now they're just going to decline the penalty and just let it be 4th down. I believe that's what the official will call. It was a sideline official here. Yep, they're declining the penalty, so it will be 4th down, and Berean will have no choice but to kick this far deep. So Isaac Hively, I believe, will end up kicking for them. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. No, who's kicking for them?
I've seen Logan kick before, but it looks like number 9.
They don't even know. Now they're coming in. Are they going to run a play?
Well, Logan's going out to the left. They're throwing. Gosh,
Berean is throwing everything.
It says 3rd.
Oh, that's right, because they declined it, so it's 3rd again. Wait, but it should be 4th if they declined it.
No, I think that penalty doesn't register because it's a dead ball foul.
Well,
What
either
is he
way,
doing? Ball is out. Recovered by Berean. Oh my gosh, number 9 got on that, but man, like they didn't call him down. He was just kind of standing there.
Yeah, I was confused there on the down call, but nonetheless, that was 3rd down, and a loss of another 5 yards makes it 4th down. 4th down in Litchfield for Berean.
Now, where in Arizona is that?
It's all in the valley. It's all in the valley. I usually do references from southern Arizona, so I get to do them in the valley. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice.
Straight that way.
Yeah,
Straight.
exactly.
Just to my right is Litchfield.
Yeah, just south.
About 8 miles.
Yeah. Take the 101 south and you're there.
So 4th down, timeout called by Berean right now.
Yeah, they've got to call a timeout. My goodness, this has been a disastrous start for the Eagles here with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. But guess what? The score is still 0-0. Thanks for the love and the live chat, guys. And thank you also to our sponsors, Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you, Damon, Marie, the entire Trejo family, and employees who will keep your grass looking as good as the grass on this field. Whether you have artificial grass or not, or you need some hardscaping done for this winter season down in southern Arizona, Grasshopper Landscaping is the company to call for all your landscaping needs, and they always give you quality from the ground up. Thank you so much to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, where you can get your vehicle titles, registration, identification, written road testing, and so much more. Just look for the pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Look on the west side of that complex, and you will find Jennifer and the entire awesome staff at Ginger's Titles in Sierra Vista. 41 seconds on the clock. They are going to kick. They're definitely lined up in a kicking formation.
Yeah.
The Eagles
they don't
just
have a
not
kick returner.
Now they're backing up. Looks like number 1, Brendan Crowder, who had that interception, and that is an awful kick. Awful kick. They're letting it go. And Logan will pick it up at the 35 yard line.
The Storm will take
A
over
kick
on the
of 11 yards.
line.
In a situation like that, it's almost better to line everybody up and then run the opposite direction with the quarterback.
Well, either way, here we go. It's time for Berean's defense to keep stepping up. They'll need to do it big time now. It's like every single possession, the Storm get a little bit better field position as they get the ball at the, it looks like a spot at the 36-yard line, so that punt was a little bit more than 11 yards. Either way, the Storm have the ball. Sophomore quarterback. Okay, hands off to one of the running backs who gets around the left-hand side, fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Wow. Oh, you got to be...
Run by number
Have you
13,
noticed that
Price.
Logan has picked up every...
Second down.
So, Logan might be the nicest kid on the planet. So every time a ball goes out of bounds, it's thrown, overthrown, he goes and picks up the football. Nobody else goes for it. Anytime one of those sideline markers are knocked down, he goes and picks it up and puts it back in the right spot.
He's a disciplined young man,
Man.
and that's another reason why he has 10 college scholarship offers right now.
Yeah.
Does our senior, number 7, Logan Seeley, quarterback. Cade DeWitt under center. 2nd and 1.
False start on the offense, it looks like.
It is. They'll back it up 5. So 2nd down and 6. Finally a mistake by Imagine
False
Prep.
start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Man.
Second down.
So 2nd down will replay from a few steps backwards. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Imagine Prep.
That is the end of the first quarter.
And that brings it to an end.
Score, Eagles 0, Storm 0.
In a game that the last time these two teams met was a Eagles loss, 21-6. It is 0-0 after 1. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Sierra Vista Medical Group. The doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community you love. For all the information and details and to connect with a provider, visit svmedicalgroup.org. And thank you to Saguaro Air Solutions, LLC of Sierra Vista for guaranteed honest service. Choose Saguaro Air Solutions, a locally owned and operated company offering heating and cooling system servicing, repair, and replacement, plus certified duct cleaning. You can see all of their information in the post description or check them out at saguaroairsolutions.com. That is all of our sponsors that we've covered over the course of this first quarter. Please go to the post description, check them all out, and find their social media pages. Send them some love and let them know. Thank you for being a part of this coverage and making this coverage possible here tonight. From Surprise, Arizona, Jeff Davenport and John Berger made the trip up here to come and hang out and bring you this coverage. And we're excited to do that for you.
I would not rather be in any other. I would not be in any other place. This is my favorite place. Hanging out, watching football with you, my man.
Oh, dude, and the feeling is so mutual. 2nd and 6. Cade bobbled the snap, but the running back finds some holes. Makes it through the side, bursts through, and gets 2. Is he in the end zone or is he out of bounds? He's out of bounds at the 5.
He ran out of bounds. That is so hard to figure out. I think he went out at the 10, actually.
Let's see where they spotted. I think it was inside the 10. We're going to find out, but who was that? That was Mario Costa-Styles, I believe, on that run where it didn't look like anything was up the middle, shot to the left-hand side, and made it around the edge. The Storm have 1st and goal at the 6.
Yep.
From the shotgun, Cade, flanked by 2. Receivers split to each side. Drops the
ball! It's out! Berean has it!
The Berean defense comes through again on 1st and goal. A second bobbled snap in a row. Remember the bobbled snap on the handoff. Now there was a bobbled snap. The ball hit the ground and recovered by Berean. 11:36 to go before the half here at Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. Leave some love in the live chat for your Berean Eagles defense. My goodness, when they're back literally up against the wall, coming through, getting the ball. Now it's time to see what the offense can do. This offense that has, I think, total yards of like -50 at this point after that disastrous first quarter. What will they do to turn it around in the second quarter against this unstoppable force, this immovable object, I should say, of the Storm defense?
Hey,
Tom. I didn't even see you there, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got good friends here from Sierra Vista coming in. Oh, please don't tell me it's a delay of game. Oh, it's timeout. So Berean had to take a timeout because it was going to be forced to delay a game, possibly.
Are you kidding me? How is this a problem?
I don't think we've ever seen them have a delay a game in any game that we have covered of theirs.
They nearly had 2 already. What's that?
They had 9 on the field.
Oh, it was 9 on the field. It wasn't.
They had to take a timeout.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, man, that's
Wait,
not normal.
you can't play with 9? Is that? Okay, all right, just making sure.
It's 8-man football.
You can as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah, all right. That's a good way of putting it.
We've met some good friends here in the stands here for this game tonight in Surprise, Arizona. It is no surprise that you guys are watching live. Thank you again to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. 11:36 to play before the first half concludes under a, let's say, 96% full moon in mid-November. More and more people showing up.
I know these stands are getting packed.
1st and 10 for Berean. The ball spotted inside their own 10. Jeremiah keeps the ball, keeps his legs pumping, and holds on tight for dear life. He is not dropping the rock again.
No.
Like he did in the first quarter. He was holding on.
Double arms. It was like a fullback. He double armed that one.
That was a fantastic run.
Normally, when you're carrying the ball, you try and have 3 points of contact: your bicep, your chest, and the hand on the tip. In this case, he had 6 points. He was like hugging that sucker.
It was not coming out. And so, ball spotted at the 19-yard line. It is 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard run. Jeremiah in shotgun, hands off, and they try to run straight up the middle with Logan, and Logan literally runs into a brick wall.
Wow.
But gains maybe half a yard to make it 3rd and 2. But there was a wall. You could hear it from here. That he just hit this object and didn't fall backward. Luckily, he fell down. So the Berean Eagles on the sideline getting the play call, bringing it in. Jeremiah and Nate. To the other 6 in the huddle.
Let's go, defense. Stop them again.
So it is 3rd down and 2. A big 3rd down for Berean. Looks like Logan is in the quarterback position. Isaac in motion. Logan takes it. Nowhere to go. Again. Logan goes down. It is a loss of 3 on the play, and a flag comes in late.
Oh, no.
Will that be unsportsmanlike conduct after the play?
That's what it looks like. I couldn't tell who was doing what.
When a flag comes out that late.
That sucks. I hate seeing that too.
But it is against the Storm.
No.
Personal foul.
Either way, I hate that foul, but that goes towards Berean, giving them a 1st down.
It does help after a play with a loss of 5 ends up being a 1st down on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which will move the ball to the 35. And that is where it is the tip of the ball, spotted at the 35-yard line, closer to the near hash than the far hash.
They started at the 7, so
they've got to move the ball one way or the other, and that's what Berean needed to do just to get out of that end zone situation that their defense came through to get that incredible fumble recovery. 10 minutes even on the clock before half. It is a 0-0 game. Which team will strike first? I would certainly say that the Imagine Prep Storm have had more opportunities. That's Nate in motion. So now there's twins to the left. Logan at quarterback looking.
Oh, 2 broken tackles.
Make it
incredible.
And gets rocked. As he goes out of bounds. That is the way that Logan plays.
Yep.
The blue-collar senior leader of the Berean Academy Eagles. I believe that was enough to move the chains, but it was a massive collision on that sideline.
Yep.
Oh, we just missed the replay watching it.
Yeah. But now that we do have a replay, we can tell you what's going on.
Yeah, we got an extra phone here that's showing the 10-second delay. Nonetheless, Berean gets their first down. Oh, that's not off a penalty, I mean.
Correct.
Logan again in quarterback in the shotgun. Makes a quarterback draw. and gets a good 4 yards, hard earned on that right side, possibly 3, maybe 4 if you lean in a little bit. Logan gets up right away after getting smacked on the previous play right out of bounds.
You know, Logan is more of like a wildcat quarterback than kind of that
traditional pocket passer. I mean, he is an all-around athlete. And,
he plays
and
a lot of receiver, a lot of linebacker. Definitely
a team leader. There's a reason why he is one of the captains. So he is on the sideline right now. And there's a referee whistle on the Berean sideline. You can hear the crowd. This crowd wants their Storm defense to pick up. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. It's an official timeout now with 8:28 to go before the half. You hear the rumbling of the bleachers, but you don't see the rumbling of the camera because these bleachers are built a little bit differently than at Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista. Jeremiah takes the ball around that edge, comes up and gets about maybe 1.5 yards to 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and about 4.
3rd down.
Man.
Closer to, 3rd and a long 4, if not 3rd and 5 for the Eagles.
They didn't spot him much.
No, they did not. He did not get a good spot. I think he was out of bounds, as he was getting hit.
That's the thing you got to remember is that the sidelines are.
It is a shortened field. Yes, it's 5 yards in. So I know it looks like the players are standing on the field. They are not. They are not in the field of play for 8-man football in the Canyon Athletic Association Division III, which is the matchup here tonight against these two behemoth teams, the 7-1 Storm, the 6-2 Eagles. Eagles on the move with 3rd and 4. Jeremiah looking to throw, trying to find anybody, puts it up, and it is picked off. Wow. And it takes a handful of Eagles to bring down number 7, Q Cunningham. Hassan Cunningham was just watching that ball all the way, did exactly what a defensive back needs to do. Catch the ball at its highest point, bring it down, and then he was able to get the ball back to his offense. A back-and-forth game. This has been all about the defense in a 0-0 game with 7:42 to play before halftime. The Storm with the ball at their own 25. 1st and 10. Cade DeWitt under center. Fullback and tailback behind him. Passes to the tailback, makes one cut, makes the first man miss, but then comes down shortly thereafter. That'll be a short gain of about 2 yards, maybe 1.5 yards at the most. So 2nd down and 9, if you round it up, for the Storm. Again, this defense is what you see that wins championships. And you've seen both defenses step up at crucial times. Yep. Berean, with their backs against the wall, gets a fumble recovery down at their end. Their offense is able to move the ball to the other side of the field, but unfortunately, a turnover, an interception by the Storm. A back-and-forth defensive battle here tonight in Surprise. Cade rolling to his left, looking all around the field, now has to get rid of it, does, and throws it just out of bounds to nobody.
Is that is there such thing as
intentional grounding?
Intentional grounding in this?
Yeah, he wasn't out of the pocket, it looked like, but it might have gotten, the ball got past the first down markers, or the line of scrimmage, I should say.
Past line of scrimmage.
So no worries there. He's got a good arm. I mean, he was just kind of sidestepping, and nothing was there, which is excellent defensive coverage by the Berean secondary.
And that he could throw that far backpedaling is actually pretty impressive, too.
Yeah, and it didn't look like he had that much into it, just his arm. Strong young man, Cade DeWitt, whose parents are just a little bit to our left. Cade gets the ball in shotgun, looking again, rolling to his left.
All kinds of time.
Sky ball.
Wow.
Beautiful coverage by Nate and Johnny.
Throwing into double coverage right there. Both defenders had a hand on it.
And that was one of those situations where the receiver becomes the defender to try to knock down that ball. And Brock Millette is a defensive specialist as well. He knows how to do that for the Storm. It will be 4th down and 9 for the Storm. And guess who's coming into punt?
Oh, the Hulk.
Our
Holy
corn-fed Colossus, number 75, Kyle Walter, the 6'2", 275 senior, coming in to kick that ball. Oh, my
Good
goodness.
He's going to kick that through the wall.
Logan takes it over the shoulder like Willie Mays. Gets it. Makes 3 men miss. Makes a 4th man miss.
Whoa.
Gets some green grass, Logan, around the near side. One more block. He's up the sideline. No flags. Touchdown, Eagles.
Incredible run back from our young man, Logan Seeley. What an incredible play.
A 65-yard punt return for a touchdown. Puts Berean on the board here in the second with 5:58 to go. It is 6-0 Eagles as they will line up for the 2-point conversion. I assume they're going to do 2. I've never seen them kick an extra point, so
Yeah.
we'll see what they do. But my goodness, Logan Seeley.
Four broken tackles, 5 broken tackles.
and then a crucial block that Logan actually pushed and told him where to go. It's like he tapped him, pushed him. He stiff-armed his own player to help him get his own block. So lining up in the backfield, will we do a tush push just straight up the middle? They do. They keep the legs moving.
Look at that. Did they get it?
No.
Wow, great defense by the Storm.
The immovable object of the Storm's defensive line would not allow the 2-point conversion, but the punt return by Logan Seeley, number 7 for the Berean Academy Eagles, puts them up 6-0 here in the second quarter. Thank you again to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. By all means, check out the post description when you have a chance and see what is going on. Thank you, SSVEC and the Ed Morse Automotive Group. 6-0, Berean. And if you remember, the final score, the first time these two teams met, was 21-6. Berean on the losing end.
Yeah. Got to cross our fingers that this all works out for Berean, but man, the Storm.
They are a tough team. There's a reason why they're 7-1. But we know the blue-collar mentality of the Berean Academy Eagles will not be phased. They are a much different team today than when they faced the Storm 2 months ago. It is time for a kickoff. Going onside.
Did they? Oh! Ouch.
Who did it hit first? They're saying Berean ball, but the question is...
Are you kidding?
The question is, who did it hit first? Did it hit Berean first?
Our ball.
No, they're saying it is Storm ball. If they're bringing in the ball from the Storm sideline, the Storm did recover, or it was touched by Berean first. That ball did not have the bounce off of this field, off of this turf that they had hoped. And so, just inside Berean territory is where the Storm, with 5:56 to go before the half, will have the ball. John.
I think it went off of a Storm player and then bounced back past that line. But the Storm came away with it. They dived on the ball while it was out, and they recovered it. So it was a great defense, or it was a great kickoff, great onside kick attempt. Unfortunately, it rolled the wrong direction.
And it is 1st and 10 for the Storm. Cade from the gun. Receiver split, 2 in the backfield, hands off to a tailback. Tries to come around the near side, finds a couple of blocks. It's a big stiff arm. And a big run will move the chains, a 10-yard gain.
You got to be happy with a run like that.
5'11", 195, junior Hunter Price on that run up the near side. Ball spotted on the near hash at the Berean 40.
195 pounds?
How will they answer? How will the Storm answer Berean Academy's 6-0 lead here in the second quarter?
That's a big running back regardless of division.
Well, I mean, look at how big the tailback looks right now.
I know, all these kids are really big for the Storm.
These corn-fed Colossus coming straight up the middle, but being stopped right away. Great job by the Berean defense. Holding that line after a gain of none is what it looks like. It is a gain of none. It's 2nd and 10. Storm
So the scoreboard only keeps time.
Yes, no score, no replays.
All right, good luck figuring that out. We know it's 6-0 right now, but
hey, at least it has a clock, you know.
Hey,
at
that's
Keith
better.
Hampton Field, we're just guessing most of the time. So it's nice to be able to see an actual clock on the field counting things down.
I formation. You know that Storm deep offensive line is super strong, so they just keep running up the middle.
He waited. That was wonderful patience.
Boy!
Wonderful patience by that running back, but he met a brick house in Zach Banks. The freshman came in there and just railed over, but not before a gain. A solid gain of 5 yards. And it will be 3rd and 5 with the ball spotted at the 41-yard line, closer to the far hash. 4:19 and counting down here in this first half. Thank you guys for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports under the Thursday night lights. Is there any other Thursday night game going on? No.
I've never
the
heard.
Is no.
I formation. They are running I formation right up the middle like
trying
crazy.
To pound it right through the heart. Now going around the edge, looking for that seal block. Finds it.
Wow, nice. Kept on running through that contact.
Big initial hit by Johnny Torres. Unfortunately, the running back just bounced right off. I believe that's Mario Costa-Styles, the running back for the Storm, and he gets the first down. But gets out of bounds, so the clock stopped.
Hey, we love this field no matter if the scoreboard or no. This is one of the cooler fields that we've seen.
Yeah, we got to walk on the field. Did you get down to the field? I got to walk on the field and go see Coach Hampton and talk to him. Looks like the kids had a safe trip up here, and Coach got up here a little bit later than he expected. But nonetheless, there's real confusion.
Ouch.
And they're still able to get something out of it.
Good Lord, that fullback is not stopping.
A busted play still gets a good 4 yards.
4-yard gain. 2nd down.
Score is 6-0 in the second quarter.
3:05 to play. Berean's lone score, a punt return for a touchdown by Logan Seeley, about 65 yards that he took to the house after getting some broken tackles and then 2 key blocks along the near side. They were unsuccessful in the 2-point conversion. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Storm in Berean territory.
Oh, fumble!
Pitch
It's out!
goes backwards. Now, can Berean get him down? And they do!
Wow.
They swarm the Storm on a broken play.
Oh, that sucks so bad.
Tackle
They lost 10-something yards, maybe more.
It's 3rd down.
22, 23?
Yeah, 3rd down and 22.
Oh, man.
What a huge play by the Berean defense and a costly error for the Storm.
It was a high-velocity pitch, not something you normally do. Normally, you kind of give it a little less velocity.
Perhaps Cade was trying to lead the running back in that particular
Possibly.
situation. I don't know, but they have receivers split, a full line. Cade in the gun.
Oh.
And that will be a false start.
Bummer.
Back them up another 5.
Both wide receivers left at the same time, so you got to wonder.
Yeah, where was the snap count?
Yeah.
Flag on the play. False start
It is
on the
3rd
offense.
and 27.
Repeat that
Mesky
down.
said stay. Well, we really appreciate the local fans, everybody checking in. Thank you so much from all the people out here that are supporting the Storm on top of the Berean
Absolutely.
Eagles.
We love both. We're happy to call for both these teams. It is 3rd in Glendale.
Oh my! Oh my!
Gets tackled from behind
Wow.
and wrangled down after a gain of about 6.
He
Cade DeWitt made something definitely out of nothing on that play.
was dragging people. That reminds me of Dante Culpepper. You remember how big that dude was? He was 260 pounds. He was 6'6".
How dare you use a reference from the 2000s, John? We expect better from you.
I know. Need to go back to 85.
We expect nothing but 1970s.
I can go back to Sammy Baugh, baby.
Oh, my God.
Punter, kicker, safety, all pro at all 3 positions.
A friend of mine has an autographed Sammy Ball football in his office.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's one of my
Jay.
all-time favorite players.
Jay
man.
from American Southwest Credit Union.
Oh, of
As a
course, right?
Sammy Ball.
That, yeah. 2 running backs.
Now the one running back coming up, and that's going to be another flag, a delay of game.
No.
So after getting to the line
Flag on the play.
and trying to come up with a 4th and forever play, they're going to be backed up another 5.
Down.
The question is, do you bring in the 275-pound punter? And the answer appears to be no, with 36 seconds left to go before the half.
Yeah.
It is 6-0 Eagles.
But if they don't get it, they're leaving them with the ball at
Yes.
nearly the 50-yard line.
And that could happen. Eagles only have 1 timeout left, I believe. So there is a chance that they could, if they get the turnover on downs here and get 1 big play, they could be within field goal range. But that'll take a lot. We'll see what happens on this play on 4th and 22. Cade drops back, looking to throw that long bomb to the end zone.
Whoa! He got PI. So that'll be 15 yards, and it won't be a first down, so that will still be it. Now, is that, do they take the penalty? But see, it's only a 15-yard penalty. Is it a first down, though? So that's a turnover.
Fourth down.
No, they're going to replay 4th down.
They're going to replay 4th down? Okay.
I don't know if that was pass interference. I mean, he really...
I didn't see
He
it.
jumped
but
it. They jumped at the same
Yeah,
time,
and-
but was he looking back at the ball enough for the official to make that call?
He saw contact. I mean, it's
And
hard.
you're gonna have contact. So a timeout right now because again, it is still 4th down, but it's 4th down and 10, which is 4th down and 9, a
Yeah.
much more manageable 4th down possibility with only 28 seconds to go before the half. We'll read through our sponsors coming up at halftime, but we're glad that you're tuning in from wherever you're watching us from, all across Arizona and around the world.
Heck yeah, you've got a Sammy Baugh autograph. I'll come and check it out.
No, I don't. Jay
No,
from-
no, he's saying he does.
Oh, he
Chris-
does. Oh, nice.
Chris Cooper, good
Oh
lord.
yeah, of course Chris does. Yeah, I know Chris. Chris has an autograph. He has a Jeff Davenport autographed photo. Can you believe that? Can you believe it or not? He does.
I believe
He
it.
does. I know because I signed it for him. He went and printed it out. He's like, Jeff, I need you to sign this. I said, if I do, it'll be worth less than it was before I signed it, Chris. You know I'm your friend. We can just get a selfie together. It's like, Jeff, I'm adding it to my autograph collection. I love you, Chris. I love you,
He's
buddy.
a good dude.
Chris was in touch with us earlier today, making sure that we would be here.
Yep.
So we appreciate you checking in, Chris. 4th down and 9 for the Storm with 28 seconds to go before the half. Crowd making some noise. Cade in the gun. Looks, pumping, throws.
He's got someone open. Oh, out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
There is a flag on the play.
What
Is
a-
it coming back?
Oh no. What a huge play. Yes, it's coming back. Oh man.
It is against the Storm. It will be another 4th down, but they will make it 4th and 19.
Is that personal foul or is that holding?
It was holding. It was a hold. So that play, all for naught, as it comes back. That play did not exist. 22
Oh, my.
seconds to go before the half and another timeout.
It was a beautiful non-play.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous pass.
Holy smokes.
As he ended up getting shoved out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So it would have been 1st and goal from there, but the play did not happen. It does not exist. And we have 22 seconds to go until the half as the Storm are desperately trying to find the end zone to answer the 6 points that Berean put up earlier in this quarter on a punt return by Logan Seeley and a 2-point conversion that didn't cross the line, the plane of the end zone. And that's where we stand.
So far, we've seen the Storm throwing the ball quite a bit and a lot of drop passes, or maybe not even drop passes, but like it makes contact, or maybe it's a tip ball or whatever, but it hits them in both hands, and it's been hitting the ground afterwards. I don't know if they have a completion. Maybe they've got one completion so far.
There's been a couple of overthrows. There's been throwing to the wrong spot.
Yep.
So again, that whatever the defense of Berean is doing, it is throwing their timing off a little bit. With 22 seconds to go, it's 4th and 19.
Logan is playing free safety. He knows exactly where to go.
So we'll keep an eye on him, and he'll keep an eye
Pump.
as the quarterback pumps, rolls to his left, makes a throw to a wide open player
Oh my!
with 13 seconds.
That's a first down.
No, 14 seconds. It is a first down.
Did he get out?
But I
Oh.
believe
He's hustling everybody, but the clock is
clock
running.
should run. Why is the clock not running? He went out. Okay, but the sideline ref.
That is
The sideline
winding
ref.
the clock.
Yeah, wound the clock. So now Berean will take a timeout.
Why? Why would you take a timeout?
It looks like Jalen is talking to the sideline official.
You let
He
that
possibly
clock
saw
run.
something. Exactly. He possibly saw something that maybe the other official didn't see and was pointing it out. Hey, keep an eye on this. Sometimes the coaches can encourage the officials, hey, be watching this number player. There's something that we think is not happening there. But that was a tremendous throw. Again, Cade, just as cool as the other side of the pillow as he scooched to his left and then threw straight down a dart right on a line. And they got a huge first down. It is 1st and 10. It looks like the next first down marker would be at about the 3-yard line. Cade from the gun. Twins left, twins right. Will the defense for Berean step up? 14 seconds left. Throws it out of bounds. 9 seconds on the clock for second down.
Incomplete pass.
Someone smarter than us
Second down.
told us that the Storm called that timeout, which would make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make any
I thought the
sense.
I thought the Storm were out of timeouts.
Yeah, I thought they were down. Well, I know they used 2. I'm not sure if they used the 3rd. But 9 seconds left, 13-yard line, just before halftime. What are we looking at, man?
This is a must-stop situation.
Are they going to throw or are they going to
they're
run?
going to throw. They're going to throw. They have no choice. They're too far out. They can't run. They can't risk a run. They're going to throw. And we've seen them complete, finally, that long bomb. Cade tosses to the end zone.
Open! Out of bounds!
Caught, but out of bounds.
Oh.
A tremendous play by Nate Hollinger, the senior cornerback. On that far side, seeing the opportunity and knowing when that player is up in the air, and after he catches it, just pick him up and throw him out of bounds. And that is an incomplete pass. 3 seconds left on the clock. There will be 1 play left before this half for the Storm, barring a defensive penalty.
Great defense by the Eagles, just like you're saying. So he kind of pushed him out of bounds, but they're right on that line anyway. That line is kind of invisible. The yellow line and the orange right there, it's hard to see.
And it was a great job by the Berean defensive line to be able to force the quarterback to throw possibly just a little bit off his back foot. Tripped,
Oh, flag.
And a flag goes, and that ball is incomplete. If that is a false start, they will decline the penalty, and this half will come to an end. We'll see what the call is by the official. They're saying false start declined. We have reached halftime here
Wow, 6-0.
at Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. We are through the first 24 minutes, and it is Berean 6, the Storm 0. Thank you
What
so
an
much.
incredible half.
Thank you so much to our sponsors making this coverage possible. Thank you to SSVEC, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, the Sierra Vista Medical Group, and Saguaro Air Solutions LLC of Sierra Vista. Halftime here, under the 97% full mid-November moon.
Oh, it's so nice out right now.
It is a gorgeous evening, as John still has his hoodie on. I haven't even gone to my second layer yet. It's 64 degrees.
I'm from Washington,
I know,
man.
exactly.
This is my skin.
Well, you would be, I don't know, you could be in a tank top right now and be comfortable. You
I'd
know,
be
but,
okay. I'd go swimming in this weather.
Calling you a witch.
No, he's not. He knows I'm from Washington.
Not at all.
I basically live.
This is so much fun
in
being here, guys. I wish you all could be here and just kind of feel the atmosphere and the love that's here with the fans of this Storm team. They are fantastic, and watching them, yeah, Spirit Field. That's what I just said, John. I just said
I
that.
gotta make
Why are you not
sure.
listening to me?
Well, asking everybody.
So it is halftime. Berean Academy,
In the middle.
right there. It says Spirits.
All right.
SPIRIT. As we see
The
Berean.
perfect angle to read it, let me tell you.
It is. As Berean is over on that end zone side, you can see them in that's their locker room. That's their halftime locker room. And the other team is over in the adjacent, the opposite side end zone. So what can we say about this first half? It has been a defensive effort. Yeah.
All defense. So we've seen a couple fumbles. We've seen an interception. We've seen plenty of tackling, a lot of boundary defense. So a lot of that pass defense from the Buena Colts. That boundary pass defense is so hard to do. It's hard to pass on the boundaries. It's hard to defend on the boundaries. So what looked like incredible passing from the Storm, what I thought was perfect passing, was defended, well defended. So anytime it looked like it was going to come down in the Storm hands, we had a defender on it every time, breaking up the ball, or it just came incomplete, just off the player's hands. But one way or the other, the Eagles are playing excellent defense, and it doesn't. Their defensive line is doing just fine. Their offensive line is pretty good, but the defensive backfield is really on fire right now, as far as I can tell.
Although it is only 6-0, I say it is a tale of two quarters. What we saw in the first quarter was an Eagles team that had a lot of unforced errors.
For sure.
Delays of game, false starts, offside. There were the mistakes that they typically do not make. Second quarter, they kind of buttoned it down a little bit. They did have the pass interference call, but that didn't give them a first down. I mean, there was, because they were so far back anyway. Yeah. Like you said, this defensive effort has been something tremendous on both sides of the ball, knowing that the one score came on a punt return.
I know. That
Logan Seeley took 65 yards with breaking 4 tackles and then getting 2 crucial blocks along that near sideline as he ran up. That was something special. That was another highlight to add to his sizzle reel.
Yep.
That will be going to college next year. He'll have his choice of about a dozen different ones, probably more now, that are going to be watching him in this game, and hopefully one more with any luck, as Berean leads 6-0 here at the half.
We're seeing college athletes on both sides of the ball here. We're seeing Logan
in the making.
Yeah, for sure. The quarterback for the Storm, Cade, and the punter / offensive tackle, the juggernaut. I mean, that kid is probably going to college. I mean, I would project him as
he is a
guard.
senior. Yeah, he's a 6'2", 275 senior. I don't know about a guard. He might not be tall enough. But, I mean, in certain colleges, he'd absolutely be tall enough. But if he's tough enough and strong enough, there's no way that young man, that young student athlete will not be playing in the fall of next season, somewhere at some university or college across these United States. I'm sure there's offers for him as well. It could be for his punting. We've seen him make some really great punts tonight, too. So when you got a 275-pound punter, that is a multi-talented young student athlete. And you remember, these are student athletes. These guys had class today. They had pop quizzes and homework to do. And they are out here entertaining us tonight here in Surprise, Arizona. John Berger, Jeff Davenport. We got to make that little trip up here today. John initially thought he was going to be traveling with the team. Gave me a call right after the Salvation Army Red Kettle kickoff event that I emceed first thing this morning, and luckily was still in town and able to snag him and got to come up together and hang out and give him a tour of Phoenix as we went from literally one side to the other.
I don't know anything about it. Now I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, there's a lot to know about the Valley of the Sun. I love this place and was grateful for my 2 years that I got to spend up here going to school at Grand Canyon University at 35th Avenue and Camelback Road. Back in the day, in all of 1997, all of 1998, I was the king of all canyon. That's what I was back in those days.
I love it.
It's nice to be back. But goodness gracious, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Thanks for all the comments, the love in the live chat. Of course, when in about 6.5 minutes, when we get back to football, we'll ask you to activate that live chat, everybody who's watching, because that'll alert the feed and alert the algorithm to get the feed back to the top. But Berean leads 6-0 here at the half, and we say go Eagles as well. The scoreboard just has the clock countdown, doesn't have the score.
That's all we got there for the score. Beautiful scoreboard, but it doesn't look like it's functioning.
They forgot to turn it on.
Yeah.
I think they got the top right part working, but nothing else.
Yeah.
So, either way.
It's messed up. It's a broken scoreboard. They will fix it very soon, though. Oh, man.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. It's beautiful, though. I love that.
Very nice. It's got the sponsors up there. And
I'll bet.
See Chick-fil-A of Surprise being one of the sponsors. You know,
That's
John
what
and
we
I
need.
John and I had some Chick-fil-A on our way up here today. So for those of you who love the Lord's chicken, John and I got to have some as we made our way up to the Valley of the Sun today. It was a
Thank
gorgeous
you.
day in Phoenix. Got up to 85 degrees and nice and warm. Even if someone might have been wearing a suit at some point in time today. Glad to be in my Eagles hoodie, supporting our Berean Academy Eagles here in enemy territory, quote unquote. But these folks these are the friendly confines right here. We've made some great friends, and we're grateful for them. And again, we want to. The one thing that we want to do all the time is just call the game fair, call it as we see it. And we saw Berean make some uncharacteristic mistakes in that first quarter. Luckily, they were able to button it up a little bit in the second, and that was when they had that 65-yard punt return by Logan Seeley to give them that 6-0 lead. This game couldn't be possible without our amazing sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. We'll go over them in detail when we get into the third quarter, but we're so glad that you're joining us wherever you are watching us from. Maybe you're in the stands here somewhere. Maybe you're all the way back in Sierra Vista watching this broadcast tonight. Let us know. Are you watching it? Are you streaming it to your television? Are you literally watching this on your TV? Or are you just watching it on your phone or your iPad or your laptop or your desktop? Where are you watching this feed from? 4:07 to go before we get back to action here in Surprise. The Berean Academy Eagles have broken their huddle on the far side of the field. They're slowly making their way to their bench, and they could not have had a better defensive or a more important defensive stand than the last 40 seconds of this first half, where they were up against the wall, and there was no quit. There was no stopping this Imagine Prep offense, and somehow, some way, Berean did.
We do have someone watching on the TV, so thank you.
In Houston, we have a good problem, and that's watching us.
That was the same gentleman that was watching from Houston earlier, a couple days ago.
That's right. Well, thanks so much for watching again. Watching from Sierra Vista as well. SV, AZ.
There goes one phone.
That's okay. It's not the important one.
It's the crap one, thankfully. Yeah, well, thank you.
Streaming from Living Room TV with the family. Oh man, glad we can be in your living room tonight. Thanks so much. Wish you guys were here, but glad that we're able to be there with you. And of course, we know you're here in spirit, rooting on our Berean Academy Eagles, or the Imagine Prep Storm that has had a storm of a season, 7-1. And this team gone, only one loss, and that is to the undefeated current reigning at #1 seed. I can't remember the name of the team.
Mace. It wasn't Imagine. It was the other one that has Heritage.
Heritage Academy. Yes, Heritage Academy.
Thank you, Ashley. You are awesome. You are very welcome, and we feel blessed that you recognize that we come out and do this. So thank you very much. Yeah, I hate driving west
in the West Valley. Yeah, West Valley's. It can get congested.
Oh, can it? Because it was 2 p.m. and we were watching all the crazy traffic.
Yeah, it was pretty wild coming in. Yeah, getting into town. Actually coming across town after a short stop in Mesa, coming across the valley from the east side all the way to the northwest. North of Litchfield, north of Glendale, you are looking live at Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona, as the 7-1 Storm right there are taking on our 6-2 Berean Academy Eagles with a 6-0 lead as they're doing their warm-ups, getting their routine with 1:32 to go before we get back to football here in Surprise. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your evening. I know that there's a lot of things you could be doing on a Thursday night, but thanks so much for being a part of our night here. Look at that. We got cheerleaders of all ages. Oh, what a great catch. That was such a great catch.
They are learning early. She's going to be a football player, flag football someday, absolutely. I'm sure. But
great to see the cheer team, the Spirit line out here for Imagine Prep. You can see the pride that they have in their athletics in all forms of it, not just on the football field, but also on the sideline. And that team is pumped up. Imagine Prep chanting in their huddle, trying to find what they can to dig down inside and find the answer to the Berean Academy defense that they almost had the answer to if it weren't for 2 penalties at the last second. But that's why there's a clock in this game. When the clock hits zeros, all you have to do is have the lead. And that is what Berean hopes to do. They currently lead 6-0. The last time these two teams met, it was a different story. But it was a different Berean team as they lost 21-6. They were dealing with injuries very early in the year. That was part of that start that they had, a 1-2 start. Berean Academy's venture into the CAA Division III did not have that positive boost. There was no undefeated season hangover for them. It was just a new concept. It was a new league.
I'm a big believer in losing, like, as long as it's not college football, I think one loss is actually a good thing for a lot of teams. It helps you, as long as it's not the beginning of the season, it kind of lets you reset and kind of give you a baseline of where you need to improve at all your positions. It helps you. I mean, losing helps. That's why the Chiefs play so many close games. They expect to lose at least once per season, and they know that they need to learn something from it. So, losses aren't a bad thing. Just like not all injuries are a bad thing. Not all penalties are a bad thing. We figure things out and we learn and we become stronger because of it. This game is all about resiliency as far as I'm concerned. Can you come back?
Well,
can you maintain?
And we will see if the Storm are able to make the comeback. They won the opening toss and decided to defer to the second half, which actually, now looking at it, that was a great call because they had the Eagles' defense's number over the course of that drive, while the Eagles still ended up making some crucial tackles and having some plays and flags go their way at the right time. But with a 6-0 lead, Berean Academy will kick off to start this second half. They might be waiting for this clock to go all the way down. It's sitting at about a minute and a half. These teams are ready to go. Come on, Zebras. Let's put that ball down and let's get them going.
Yeah. Is this a... they're getting... Oh, it's not the chain gang.
Yeah, they're just moving the chain gang back to the other side of the field because that's where they figure that is where the Storm will start with the ball. Slight breeze picking up just a little bit here in Surprise, Arizona, the West Valley of the Sun, the greater Phoenix metropolitan area in the West Valley today.
They are letting the time run out.
Yeah, they are. That's okay. All right. I mean,
this is the moment you should be stretching, apparently.
Yes. Yeah, these guys were ready. I mean, both teams are pumped. Both teams are ready. Now Berean heads over to the sideline since they know that they won't get called for a delay of game this time.
Yeah, that's right. They got called, 3 times in the first quarter?
Yeah, again, that first quarter was something ugly. And they had negative yards in the first quarter. Yeah, I think they probably, overall, they might still have negative yards, quite honestly. Because the one touchdown came on a 65-yard punt return.
Right.
So if you look at their offense as a whole, they still have not figured out the Imagine Prep defense.
That's true.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are set for kickoff. The Storm are set
we were set 2.5 minutes ago.
Eagles 6,
but who's counting?
0.
So, question.
Yes.
Will Berean onside?
They do it and they're good at it. I wouldn't hold off. Of course, they don't have anybody back there. Like, you could just drop the ball on the 10-yard line and let it roll to the 3.
Yeah. And then just make sure.
If you could get a high kick, man.
Well, he's going all the way back there.
Come on, Storm, you ready?
Is number 8, Alan Carreño, the sophomore for Berean. He will take a run, and they do another onside.
Incredible! Did he get it? No.
If he had a foot in, did he have a foot down?
Did they give it to him? No. I don't think they gave it to him.
Nope. They're inbounding the ball from the Storm sideline.
Yeah, Storm got the ball. The ball went out of bounds before
my goodness,
they recovered it. But, man, you called that. I'm telling you. Special teams is where it's at in this game, Offense isn't doing well. Defense is doing really well on both teams.
First down for the Storm.
So really the only place to make up is on special teams.
But the defense bent at the end of the second half of Berean. Will it break here to start the second half? 12 minutes on the clock here in the third. The whistle blows. Cade, sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun.
Handoff up the middle. The number 13 pushed out of bounds by Logan after about About 3 or 4 yards.
13, Hunter Price for about 4 yards. Second down.
A good tackle, out of bounds. Of course, Logan is going to be all over this field. We know that he does not want this season to end tonight. He wants to go back-to-back and run it back from Division I to Division III in the Canyon Athletic Association. Second down and 6. Imagine Prep with the ball. The quarterback taking a run around this side. Big hit and taking him, driving him out of bounds. A fantastic tackle by Isaac.
Ball ran by number 16.
Oh, he's taking a knee now. He landed on that right shoulder.
Isaac drove him into the ground.
Jeez.
And that was a violent collision, but it was absolutely legal.
Yeah.
There was nothing dirty about it, but Cade now down on the sideline. And there will be a referee timeout for the injury on the sideline where Cade sits. He's not on the field of play.
No.
But he's going to have to catch his breath. I think he might have just landed awkwardly on the ball, honestly. Just hit it in the solar plexus and then just got the wind knocked out of him.
No, he seems just fine, actually.
He's scooching up a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's one of those rib injuries where you just got to sit for a bit.
Try to take deep breaths instead of shallow breaths. It's going to hurt.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, backup quarterback, third down.
Yeah, third down and short. So we're looking at 3rd and 4. The whistle blows. The clock is running. 10:49 to play in the third. Berean leads 6-0.
Quarterback is now. Oh, are you kidding me? Number 75 is the quarterback?
No. He's the center.
Good God, I was gonna.
Yeah, why not? Let him be everything else.
Let him run.
They're gonna run it straight up the middle on a quarterback push, a tush push. And they gave up a couple of yards, but it will be 4th down. 4th down and a very long 2.
A cheerleader shot her shoe into the air.
Yard.
That was, it was her phone.
Oops.
What do you call that when you lose all your stuff? Oh, man.
So it is 4th and a long 2. The Storm offense trying to find a way through as the starting quarterback.
Oh, they got it. Did they stop him? No way.
The Berean defense becomes the immovable object. In fact, moves them backwards.
He ran right into the blitz. There was a blitz coming off the edge, and he took the ball, took one step, and ran left right into that kid. Oh, man, you got to see where that ball is spotted. Oh, so close. So he did have forward progress, just not enough to get the first down.
Well, thank goodness for the Berean Academy defense holding yet again. So the opening drive stalls for Imagine Prep here in this second half. Berean will have their first possession here in the third with 9:49 to play in the third. Looks like Jeremiah in shotgun, flanked by Logan to his left. 2 receivers split to the right.
Handoff to Logan.
Logan trying to get something, anything. I think he might have lost a yard.
Yeah.
But there is another player down.
Oh, that's the same one, actually. That's number 13. That was their quarterback.
So Hunter Price goes down right now for Imagine Prep. As Cade DeWitt, the quarterback, is on the sideline. Looked like they were looking at his hands.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he just had a stinger or came down on his hand wrong.
So I don't see a back injury. I don't see a leg injury.
No.
I don't see an injury to the left arm. So it could be upper torso going all the way out to the arm, to the hand.
To the hand, yeah. I'm guessing hand. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, right now, number 13, Hunter Price down, the 5'11", 195 junior for Imagine Prep. Down on the field,
195 pounds
slowly
for these
rolling from his side to trying to get to lay down on his back. I'm not sure. You could see right when he went down, there was definitely something wrong. He was definitely in pain.
Could be a rib injury, actually.
Well,
I'll tell you, when I've the few times that I've broken my ribs, twisting is probably one of the hardest things you can do.
So he's definitely very gingerly going down to his back.
Yeah.
As you see the Berean sideline, all on a knee, as the coaching staff is coming over, talking to the offense, having a little chat.
Score is still 6-0 in the second quarter.
Berean will have second down and 10 with the ball spotted at their own 40-yard line. 9:41 to go in the third. As again, now the player is sitting up is number 13, Hunter Price. So he did sit up, and again, it looks like 2 coaches and a trainer, possibly, athletic trainer. And how interesting is it? We don't wish anybody to get hurt as he gets up.
Never. We want
But the interesting part was the last time these 2 teams faced, the players that went down were on Berean's side.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Logan
it is an arm injury.
Yeah, it's an arm injury. Maybe that's collarbone then. If the way he's holding it right there, he's trying to hold the weight up without it pulling down. That could be a collarbone.
Well, either way, we won't get it diagnosed. He'll have a look. Looks like
he's holding his
Cade
forearm.
is also going over to the trainer table. So we reset. 2nd and 10. Berean with the ball. Now Jeremiah, after having this timeout.
What is going on? How much time do you need?
Why are they getting the play? What? Okay, I mean, look, they're leading 6-0. I mean, I don't understand.
On the second down. Oh, now they're starting the clock. They didn't start the clock before that.
Okay. Oh, they had to take Jeremiah off the field. So Logan takes the snap, tries to run straight up the middle, does.
Nice.
Cuts to the right, keeps his legs moving, and gets a huge 9 yards, almost to the chains, to the line to gain, just short. And it will be 3rd and 1. Logan going up the middle, finding a seam on the right-hand side, and that is where the ball will spot 3rd and 1.
I don't think they expected number 7 Logan to be the quarterback on that play. I think they were waiting for the other
for Jeremiah to come back in from the sideline.
Because that's what I was doing.
Somebody key on number 7.
You better key on number 7.
Yeah, I would.
Looks like it's going to be twins to the left. Shotgun snap to Logan. He runs, finds the seam on the left side, gets a first down, gets 1, 2, tackles miss, and finally gets pushed out of bounds around the 25-yard line. And that is where Berean will have 1st and 10 deep in the Storm territory, leading 6-0 and looking to add to that lead. Leave some love in the live chat for your Berean Academy Eagles.
He is so athletic. He's also on the basketball team. He's an incredibly fast runner. He's got good agility, good strength. It's a lot of fun to watch him play.
Well, once he finds that seam and is able to continue down that lane, his forward vision is uncanny.
He found it too, man. He got up to full speed. Look at that little kid on the... I wish I'd gotten that.
Yeah, on the cheer tower.
Shoot.
That little tiny
Their
cheerleader.
cheerleaders are better than a lot of the schools we've ever come across.
Here we go, Logan in the gun. He's going to run again. This time, cuts back.
Oh, my.
But there was a defensive lineman waiting for him on the backside.
He nearly lost that ball.
By number 75.
That ball came out, and he caught it in the air.
And guess who caught him? It was the punter.
Oh, of course. I love how we call him the punter. He is the best defensive lineman in this game.
Yeah, he's probably like an all-state defensive lineman, but he's also the punter. And so why not give him? Why not? You never get to give the punter credit. So
I know.
Let's give the punter some credit tonight.
The best punter I've ever seen.
Yeah. The biggest punter I've ever seen.
I have seen bigger, but you know what? No, I did see bigger.
275. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Jeremiah back in at quarterback, looking, rolling. To his right, tossing into the ground. Missing Isaac on that play.
He was open in the backfield. Look at that.
But there is a flag. I thought I saw a flag come out.
I don't see it.
Oh, maybe it didn't come out.
Yeah, no, I see that little young man on the sideline has been throwing the football up in the air, and sometimes
maybe that was it. It was just out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, it's movement, but it's not a flag.
Either way, here we go. It is 3rd and 10.
Where's the quarterback? Oh, gosh. Quarterback showing up.
Jeremiah gets the ball. Snapped. Looking. Tossing to the end zone. Logan catches it.
Touchdown, Berean Eagles.
An incredible turnaround and catch by Logan Seeley, the man who puts up his 2nd touchdown of the night and gives Berean a 12 lead.
Logan is the athlete for this team. He's a lot of fun to watch. Great receiver, great quarterback. He plays defense. He's actually being recruited as a safety at the biggest schools.
As they line up for the 2-point conversion to try to make it a full.
Are they short a man?
I don't believe
2,
so.
4, 6. Yeah, they've only got 7 out there.
Call a timeout, Coach.
Well, it's the second half.
Who's missing?
I might take that flag just because it's the fourth quarter.
Well, still third.
Quarterback
Jeremiah
run.
sees a hole, gets to the right side, and goes through for the 2. The 2-point conversion is good. It is Berean 14, the Storm 0.
14.
Wow.
0.
I thought there would be a tie game at this point.
A 3rd and 10 touchdown reception by Logan Seeley. A 30-yard touchdown reception, by the way, mind you.
No kidding.
Ended up setting up that 2-point conversion. And the Storm fans getting a little antsy here, down by 2 scores.
I would be.
In the 3rd, 7:04 to play. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In on the east side of Fry Boulevard. Proud to sponsor our local youth sports coverage. Stop by Sonic every Wednesday for Wacky Pack Wednesday. Kids' meals are only $2.49 with no limit. Thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management in Huachuca City on Highway 90. You can stop by and see Big Mike there. And for all of Cochise County's pest control needs, your satisfaction is always guaranteed by veteran-owned and operated All Pro Pest Management. And thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. You will always find quality from the ground up from Damon Marie, the entire family, the Trejos, and the greater Grasshopper family all around Cochise County. 7:04 to play in the 3rd. Another onside! And it chases out of bounds, and they'll throw the flag.
That'll bring it up to the 50.
Because nobody touched it before it went out of bounds.
Yep.
So it will be, again, good field position
That was
for
a
the
good
Storm.
onside kick. That was a pretty good one.
Just needed maybe a little extra half second of hang.
Yeah. It could have been slower and it could have been higher, but I mean, they got it past the first level and it bounced. That when I see the ball go past the first level and it hits the ground, man, you got to have someone. I honestly thought whoever was the last man on the line was going to get that, but also I couldn't tell how far the line.
Yeah, it's difficult to see the out of bounds line from this side on the far side, especially because it is 5 yards in. Nonetheless, it is 1st down and 10 for Imagine Prep. A couple yards inside their own territory. Their quarterback, Kay DeWitt, is back in shotgun.
Now taken by the Eagles.
So Berean will call a timeout.
Dude, never use a timeout. Take a penalty. Well, I mean, I guess if it's Berean, they have to, but...
Just give them a rest, and maybe they wanted to look at the offensive formation knowing that their starter, Cade DeWitt, the sophomore, 6'3", 185 quarterback, is back leading this team that is down 14-0.
I mean, you're going to see a lot of big passes. They won't be running the I formation that they're very familiar with anymore, or at least that's what I'm expecting. You'll probably see a lot of, a couple fade passes. They'll probably try and throw over the middle once or twice, but I'm expecting something like a wheel route. That's usually the easiest way to kind of get someone open down the sideline for a big yard, for a big gain.
So 1st and 10, we reset after the timeout called by Berean, their first here in the second half. 7:04 to play. In the 3rd, Berean leads 14-0. Cade DeWitt back, getting pressured, ball up in the air.
Wow. I didn't know where that ball went.
The pressure came from Nate Hollinger on the far side and drove Cade down. Cade gets up a little slowly, adjusts his shoulder pads, but a free rein coming in. And if it was not for the awareness of that sophomore quarterback who is wise beyond his years to get rid of that ball, it would have been a massive loss.
Come on!
Words, football words, over and over.
Hey. Hey, they're cheering their team on. This team has only seen one loss over the course of this season, and that was to the undefeated Heritage Academy. And remember, the Storm is coming off of a bye week. And that is a flag, delay of game.
Oh my.
So the penalties that were cursing Berean in the first quarter, now cursing Imagine Prep in the third.
Man. Those are mental errors.
So another unforced error by Imagine Prep makes it 2nd and 15. But it's not stopping this crowd from cheering. It is not stopping the spirit line from cheering. Cade looks back, fires over the middle. There were 6 players, 3 on each team, in about a 7-yard window, and no one comes up with the ball because it was rifled through all 6 of them. And by the way, the cheer line here has that one little girl.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
out there. She's absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Look, check her out. She's
Where
keep
are
going
we?
down. Keep going right
There we
there.
go.
There she is.
The
She's right there.
smallest cheerleader
Yep.
of
There
all
she is.
time.
There she is. Right there. She's so cute. Oh my goodness.
She
Absolutely.
really
adorable.
is knee high.
And she's helping out the Storm spirit line tonight. She was actually the top of the pyramid. She got to be the top of the pyramid. Just absolutely cool to see the Storm helping the future of their school. As Imagine Prep facing 3rd and 15. Receiver comes in from the far side into the tight side. Trips to the right. Tossing it up in the air.
Whoa.
And that is going to be
He got
pass
him.
interference
Flag on the
against
play.
Aiden. So 15 yards. That'll be
That'll bring
First
him
down.
almost. No, it'll take him almost to the 1st yard. It'll bring him to 3rd and 1
Pass interference on Eagles.
because it's not a spot foul.
oh.
This is what I learned. This year I learned that it's not a spot foul in high school football.
So it is 3rd
Just short of a first down.
and about half a yard.
Can they get their short yardage offense going? This is a place where they could use their I formation.
Isaac rushes off the field as Jake Jensen, the sophomore for Berean, rushes on the field. 3rd and very short. You can see them lined up there. Cade under center for the Storm. Hands off to his fullback.
No.
Makes the
he
spin. The forward progress and the spin will give them the first down.
Price up the middle.
Hey, it was a good run. He broke 2 tackles.
The second effort was what pushed him across, and that was exactly what they needed. But they also needed a pass interference penalty to put them in that position.
Yep.
Another breakdown on the defensive backfield by Berean basically gives Imagine Prep a first down at the Berean 42-yard line with 4:48 to play in the third. Berean leads 14-0. They've pitched a shutout thus far. The defense has bent but not broken. Can they continue that streak with Cade in the shotgun? Receivers split to each side. Oh, my
wow.
goodness. That
Number
was,
5.
That was rifled in, and Johnny Torres, as well as Logan Seeley, both right there on that play, watched it come out of the hand of Cade DeWitt, but dropped down to the ground, 2nd and 10.
DeWitt really has a pretty good arm. I think I'd keep throwing it with him if I were the Storm.
Well, at this point, you have no choice. You need to get your offense in gear somehow, and it's not from the run game. The run game has been a little bit deficient, and so
Right.
they are just stacking and racking and just throwing this ball, getting the rock down the field. He's got an arm. Nice in route. No pass interference there. Didn't even touch him. But the pass was a little bit high for number 2, Jalen Cassidy. So Jalen not able to bring that high pass down. And now one of the Berean players down. I believe that's Torres.
Yep, it is.
So Johnny Torres,
He's
the
got-
junior, is down, but he's sitting.
He's
sitting
cramping.
up. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his right leg.
Dude, I'm telling you, ever since I moved to Arizona, my calves, every time I wake up in the morning, my calves have they always cramp. I don't know what to do about it. I drink water every night. I'm not sure.
And he is hobbling off the field. It is a cramped situation for sure.
Yeah, he's up.
Maybe you can
I'll ask him.
Yeah, Mr. Torres, Johnny can give you some advice.
I'll drink pickle juice when I go to bed tonight. That's
As
Coach.
long as you post about it. Hey, man, my goodness. 60 some odd of you in the live chat
I
right
know,
now watching
tons
us
of
live.
people.
Thanks so much for tuning in, whether you're rooting for the Berean Academy Eagles or the Storm.
This is playoff football. This is do or die for both teams.
This will send the winner to the championship. 3rd and 10 in the third. 3:45 to play. Cade drops back, tosses it up in the air, and that is way overthrown.
Yeah.
Just that timing route with his receivers not working, but you can see that they have the confidence to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
And it won't take, all it takes is just that one little spark.
I'm telling you.
And perhaps that they are, once they find it, it could be nonstop from there. But in the meantime, the Berean defense continues to hold. It is 4th and 10 with 3:33 to play. Why is the clock running? That was an incomplete pass.
Yeah. Yeah. If they were to run a post corner, if they had a good deep timing route, I think they would hit it. But timing routes are really hard to do. So
Well, and when the defense has been playing as strong as Berean has.
Yeah, what do you do?
4th and 10. Cade in the gun. Receivers split. Tosses to the near side.
Oh, wow! Touchdown! Storm!
A 42-yard bomb. That was what they were working on in practice on 4th down. The Storm went for it all and came up with it all.
Logan having a little one-on-one with the corner. Just saying, listen, man, you got to lock it in. We love you. This is how it goes. Now, are they going for 2 or 1? It looks like they're going for 1.
A fantastic pass and catch.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that was what I saw them doing all practice. The practice that I saw, it was the timing route. And they finally got it on the money.
Oh, man. Well, that young man has an arm.
Oh,
They
my
just
goodness.
they just need to be able to get that wide receiver to run under the ball.
And remember, Cade is a sophomore quarterback.
I know.
And he's tossing it like that. Are you kidding me?
He's a big kid. He's got a lot of talent.
Oh, man, there's a good food truck here. People bring up the tacos and stuff from the food truck. It smells amazing.
Timeout. Timeout Berean, it looks like.
Well, if they
is what I'm
did, that's their
guessing.
second timeout.
Oh, gosh. I hate using... Second half timeouts should not be used unless absolutely necessary. That's the way I look at it. You got to stop the clock in the fourth quarter. You got to be aware of that kind of stuff.
Well, nonetheless, with 3:01 to play here in the third, this quarter has lasted a while.
Yep.
Did you see where I parked, Emma?
Did kind of have a slow start, but yeah, they're throwing the ball more often.
A couple of injuries. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
When the ball gets thrown,
Injuries.
that's the clock stops. So Berean, what they will want to do when they get the ball back is they will want to control the ground game.
Yeah.
They will want to ground and pound and run this clock down.
Go, Storm!
So for the 2-point conversion, quarterback Cade DeWitt, who hit his receiver in stride for the 6 points, lines up for the 2-point conversion. And he gets it on the
Nice
route.
pass.
That was on the money, and it is Berean 14. Imagine prep 8.
Bring 14.
Oh, that's what, did I say 14?
Oh, it is 14.
Yeah,
Hey.
14 to 8.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much to our sponsors, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
To our business sponsors tonight.
And thank you to
Surprise
Ginger's
Ford,
Title
ETHELL,
Services
Nationwide
for
Selling
everything that they do for all of the DMV needs. You will always leave with a smile when you go to Ginger's Title Services for everything that they do. Anything the DMV does, they do better, and you will leave with a smile. You gotta love Ginger's Title Services. 14 to 8. Now the score.
Pickle juice and altitude training. Coach Young. I always talk about altitude training. Oh, that's not it. That's not the one.
That's okay. It's kickoff time. Let's focus on the ball. Here we go.
There we go.
So, after getting the touchdown and 2-point conversion, their first score of the game with 3:01 to play in the third,
Jeez, that's a big kick.
Yep, they kick it deep. Logan picks it up. Trying to make a few more guys miss. Brings it out to the 25. And that is where the Berean offense will start with the ball.
24 and number 8 for the Storm. The Eagles will take over on their own 25-yard line.
And now it comes down to the ground and pound. How much will the Eagles be able? Will the Eagles be able to hold off the Storm? Will they be able to withstand the Storm? I'm using all weather-related phenomena that I can think of.
It's been a hail of a game.
Look at you. Look at you, John. How dare you?
Yeah, there we go.
What's she saying?
We're in the eye of the storm.
Oh, there we go. Jeremiah takes the ball around the right-hand side. He'll have a good gain as he gets forced out of bounds. My goodness. He had hang time as he went out of bounds, but being helped up
sure
by
did.
the Storm.
Yeah. It's always fun to get launched when you're on the sideline because you never know what you're going to land on.
Yeah, you land in your own, as long as it's your own sideline, hopefully it'll be a friendly landing.
Yeah.
Another happy landing, but instead, okay, clock now is moving.
I've seen dudes break arms on the chain gang pole. That's why where we came from, they made them super flimsy after that.
2:34 to play in the third. Jeremiah in the gun. Twins right. Tosses. Finds Isaac with a lot of green grass. He's up the sideline. Off and running. And gets forced out of bounds at the 20. A huge play for Isaac Merrill. Taking that ball. The junior making a big catch and a big run up the sideline. We wondered how Berean would answer.
Well, it looks like both defenses.
They're finally getting gassed.
Yeah, it's a little. But we know Berean comes from Sierra Vista, Cochise County, high altitude. They don't get tired. That's the one thing that all of Cochise County has going for it. Every team.
They got to leave it all on the field tonight. There is no tomorrow. Oh, interesting play. Open in the end zone. Tossing to the end zone. Turning around.
Did they get it?
Or are they saying that is a catch?
Out of bounds. It went out of bounds. He caught it, but it went out of bounds, just like the other side.
Nate Hollinger just out of bounds.
Man.
So second down.
Great defense. Again, they're starting to play defense on the perimeter.
So the play call coming in from the sideline. Berean now lines up. Twins right, solo receiver. To the left. And that's another throw wide open. That is a touchdown. Wow. They ran the same play back to back. A blown coverage by the Storm.
Touchdown!
That touchdown brought to you by the Sierra Vista Medical Group. The caregivers, nurses, and doctors dedicated to getting you back to the community you love. Visit svmedicalgroup.org for more information.
Wow.
20-8 as Berean looks to go for the 2-point conversion. And this crowd goes silent. You can hear a pin drop right now.
I mean, not a good feeling.
Jeremiah goes around the right
there he
side,
goes.
nobody there. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. It is 22-8. Somebody update the score.
The Storm 8.
Update the score in the live chat. The Eagles are flying here in the third. With 1:32 to play in the third, they lead 22-8. Thank you so much to Saguaro Air Solutions LLC of Sierra Vista for your heating and cooling needs. As the temperatures start dropping, you gotta find somebody reliable to make sure that your home or office stays comfortable all winter long. And you can trust the good folks at Saguaro Air Solutions LLC. Visit them online at saguaroairsolutions.com or find their phone number in the post description. Thank you also to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community.
Wow. I feel drained a little bit right now.
And
That was exhausting.
John, we haven't finished the third.
I know. We've got another minute 30 left in the third quarter. I mean, this game is wide open. This game is not over by any means. Another onside kick. What do you think?
Why not? We'll see what Alan Carreño has in store. The sophomore kicker for Berean. He's all the way backed up. He's making the running start. That goes deep to right around the 20-yard line. Looking to get through the center of the field, not finding it, but getting just to the tip of the fire or wing coming off of the Spirit logo on that left side of the field.
Line, first down.
Number 12 with the tackle on the play.
We'll make sure we call him out. Ben Chester is number 12, the senior from Berean.
Man, I wonder how many of these young men can actually get a next level scholarship. Wouldn't that be fun to see? I mean, 8-man football, where I come from, I'd never heard of it, and some of these kids are playing some incredible ball tonight.
Yeah, thanks for the love in the live chat. Thank you to the dozens and dozens watching tonight and the thousands who've tuned in over the course of this game. It has been one for the ages. Nice pass over the middle.
Oh, he's running backwards.
How on earth did he make all those people miss and still on his feet? Down inside the 35.
Number 9.
Jalen Cassidy with an outstanding reception and run after the catch.
Oh, number 2. I'm sorry. That was my mistake.
Yeah, Jalen Cassidy,
Okay.
number 2. As the clock runs down, under a minute to play in the third. And imagine Prep down 22-8. They need to answer and answer quickly.
It's turning into an offensive showcase in the second half.
After having, it was 6-0 at the half. So put that in perspective. 6-0 Berean leading at the half. It is now 22-8 with 33 seconds to play in the third. And a flag.
This is playoff football. A lot of intensity here.
Something against Berean?
Flag on the play.
I didn't see what the penalty was, but it looks like a 5-yard penalty. Oh, 9 men on the field. Another mental mistake. You can't be making these.
Do that.
Not in this position. Again, we're going to flip fields. It's not like we're coming up against the end of the half. It's going to flip fields. So first down and 5.
Intercepted! Number 1!
Isaac Merrill gets the ball and stays up almost to midfield. A huge interception by number 1, who takes it back another 20 yards near midfield. And Berean's offense will come back on the field with 11 seconds to go. Just when we were saying their defense getting pushed to the limit, they somehow find a way to step up, John.
Absolutely. So what we're seeing here, I think that was a safety that backtracked into zone coverage, and he just walked right into that pass. And he had the hands to be able to catch it. It was a great play.
And Isaac comes back out on the field. He's in the kind of glorified slot position on the right-hand side. And that is going to be a false start on Berean. So they'll back it up 5.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Total miscommunication on the snap count there, as there is 9 seconds left in the third. Berean with a 22-8 lead. The whistle blows, so they will run a play before the end of the third. Let's go defense, chance coming. 1st and 15 for Berean. Jeremiah looking.
He's still up!
Escapes a couple tackles, nowhere to go. Gets a couple yards back after the penalty. Not all of them. It'll be 2nd down and 12. And we have reached the end of the third quarter. We'll flip fields.
End of the third quarter.
Berean leads 22-8.
He reminded me of Kyler Murray on that play. The way he was...
Yeah, he had the zigzag.
Yeah.
Like zigzag.
Super quick movements. and he kept himself out of trouble by moving horizontally as everybody was coming at him full speed.
And leave John in the live chat for using a relevant quarterback reference, using a reference of today instead of sometime in the past. Thank you so much to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive, now serving Cochise County. Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista will be supporting the community and giving the best vehicle buying experience possible. Committed to making long-lasting positive relationships in the community. Stop by one of the Ed Morse Automotive dealerships across Sierra Vista today, and you will know that Cochise County and Sierra Vista is now backed by Morse. Thank you also to the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, proud supporter of young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to the real estate experts at Long Realty at the Sherry ETHELL team. Phone number in the post description. And thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. We flip fields. It will be 2nd down and 13 for the Berean Academy Eagles. Ball spotted at about the 42-yard line. Jeremiah in the gun. Hands off to Isaac around the right side, near side. Going up, gets the first down and more as he gets wrangled out of bounds. A massive run.
Results in a first down.
Off of the interception. And then he's able to get some good runs there and back it up on the offense as well. I think everybody's having a good time here tonight, right?
Man, I'm having a great time.
I mean, even the Storm fans are kind of finding something to laugh about.
Oh, dude, it's
smile about.
It's good all the way around. Good folks in the stands, good people on the field.
Great people in the live chat watching us live.
Absolutely, dude.
11 minutes, 29 seconds to glory.
I'm being told that I'm impressing people with my ability to. Oh, here we go.
Jeremiah takes it around the left-hand side. Can he get a few yards? He does before he gets forced out of bounds. It'll be a short gain of about 2 yards.
By number 10,
And that will stop the clock with 11:15 to go. Not exactly what Berean wants to do. They want to ground and pound this ball and put this thing in the books. Just 2 months ago, the final score of that game was 21-6. Right now it is 22-8 in the fourth. This is just flipped as to who is on top at the moment. Can they hold on enough? The clock restarts. Under 11 minutes to play here in this game. Jeremiah in the gun, flanked by Logan, who gets the ball straight up the middle, cuts to the right, misses it, breaks a tackle, but there is a flag on the
ball is out. Ball is out.
And they are saying it is recovered by the Storm.
There they go.
So the hold that would have been called is declined. And a player for the Storm is down. I couldn't see who that was, but now he's getting up on his own. That's number 7.
Recovery by the Storm.
That's Quay Cunningham, the senior.
Storm will take over, first down on their own 20.
He looks like he's fine though. I think
now he goes back down.
I think he's just getting some air though.
Well, we know an amazing athlete that Quay is. I ended up talking to one of the parents here before we went live, before the game started, to ask them, hey, who are the picks to click tonight? Who are the players that we should be looking out for? And he gave me half the team to look out for. He's a very invested parent.
Good players.
They are. They're all good players. My goodness. There's a reason why this team had the record that they did. It's 7-1.
That's the fun thing is like trying to figure out who's all league, who's all state, and you wonder in 8-man football what those rankings, what those statistics, and what those awards look like.
Quay able to come off the field under his own power.
He's in good shape. He needed a breather. That's all it was. He's in good shape.
I hope so, but that fumble on the play by Logan Seeley, ball on the ground, recovered by Imagine Prep. So, after getting an interception, Berean's offense stalls out after a fumble of their own.
They've got 89 yards to go. Back-to-back
turnovers. Ball spotted at about the 16-yard line. 10:41 to play in the game. Coming up toward the top of the 9 o'clock hour, that pass goes over the center of the field. And Logan makes the tackle but
Stopped by number 24,
it was a great run
Mario
after the catch.
Styles. Enough for a Storm
What?
touchdown.
A quarter teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt mixed with in warm water takes care of cramps. Okay, well that is great to know.
Note to self.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
We're getting the way to go chance up here in the stands. And now the cheerleaders are doing it too.
Yeah.
They're following the way. These guys are doing great.
High formation.
Cade under center. Passes to the tailback. Number 24 again, trying to find the edge. Just barely does. A gain of about 4, possibly 5. We'll see it better when the spot is made across the side of the field. Looks like they'll give him,
Brings up
I'd say,
second and
5?
5.
Yeah, second and 5.
Storm.
Good call.
10 minutes even to glory here in the 4th.
Oh man, playoff. Now this is what? This is Division 3. What do you call it?
Canyon Athletic Association Division 3.
Okay.
This team, the Berean Academy Eagles in their white jerseys with blue numbers, up on the line and getting pushed backwards. Wow, no flag. And you can see they're complaining to the officials after Logan lowered his shoulder there on the sideline.
I'm not
As
sure.
the coach walked over and said, look, he hit him right here,
Yeah.
out of bounds. Nonetheless, no flag. They're just letting it play. So Cade DeWitt will get the play from his coach just off screen as he runs it in.
Cactus juice. What? Cactus juice works for cramps too. I'm just gonna chew on a cactus when I go to bed. Yep. Logan's a hitter.
Please do not take this as medical advice. Always consult your physician. 3rd down and 4. Hand off to the fullback, who is stopped. It will be 4th down.
Eagles defensive line.
They swarm the Storm on that play. It will be 4th down.
I mean, when you need that running back can get those yards, but man, the offensive line got pushed back on that one. Defensive line just went crazy.
Quite honestly, I don't think the Storm has time for these short runs.
I don't either. It's
At
8 minutes left.
8.5 left to play. It is 4th down and 1, and they're making these runs, and they're down 22-8. So
They've
they
been
need
throwing
2
the ball
scores.
so well. Why would you go back to running the ball?
And they are, that's all they're doing. Look at how they're lined up. Shotgun, but a fullback and tailback behind Cade.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Almost intercepted.
Jeez.
That would have been an unfortunate turnover, but that was 4th down. It is a turnover.
It is a turnover.
That's a turnover on downs.
Man.
The Berean defense holds again with 8:09 to play in the game. They have the ball just inside the Storm territory, with the ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, defense!
Leave some love in the live chat for your Berean Academy Eagles defense coming through again.
Oh, Berean Eagles first down from the 33-yard line. Ooh, offsides by the
Did they get
defense.
him to jump?
Yep, they did.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
They got like 2 players.
So that'll
on that
take
one.
it to the 38-yard line.
Still didn't use any clock though.
But again, the defense so aggressive on this 7-1 Imagine Prep Storm team.
This Imagine Prep Storm team is also, I believe, the state champion basketball.
Yes.
Part of the basketball team.
And incredible. And many of them we're seeing them on this field.
Yep.
Right now.
So
First time.
it might not be football this year, but they sure do have a basketball team ready to go.
Now this game is far from over. 8:09 to play. In regulation. And now whistles blow again and timeout Berean. They must have come really close to a delay of game is what I'm guessing. So Berean will call a timeout,
Eagles.
and we'll take a timeout to say thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County with locations in Bisbee, Douglas, and Palominas. For all your healthcare needs, be sure to stop by Copper Queen Community Hospital. I believe we've talked about all of our sponsors throughout this game. Thank you so much. You can see them all in the post description. Here in the second half, we talked about them, so we'll give them a rundown one more time as we get ready to wrap this game up in 8 minutes and 9 seconds. In the meantime, please do check the post description. And when you're stopping by any of these businesses or you see them out in the community, perhaps at some sort of event, just go up and give them a hug or a high five, and shake their hand, or just say thank you for making this coverage possible. They're the ones who give us the ability to go make this live stream possible, to cover all the expenses that this requires, and making this drive all the way up to the northwest side here at Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona.
Playoff football, fourth quarter.
Second round of the CAA Division III playoffs. Logan in the gun. Takes it, looks up the left-hand side, ends up getting pushed backwards.
He's getting forward progress. How's that possible?
I think he made it back to the stick, so it'll be 2nd down and 5. Might have gotten pushed out just a step before the stick.
His lateral ability is
I don't know how he
very
avoided
good.
that massive beast of a humanity right in front of him.
I'm trying to think of what he's doing in my head. The stiff arm was directly ahead, and he's moving to his left, and he's moving for. Oh man!
You know, just great agility,
Lot of
great
skill.
feet.
Yeah, feet.
Way to keep his balance, very balanced.
The greatest trait a running back can have is balance. That's why I think Marshawn Lynch is my #1 running back of all time, because he has elite balance.
But this is exactly what the Eagles want. They want this clock running down. 7:29 to glory. Jeremiah on the reverse. Cuts it up the field. Finds space. Running. Getting forced out just at the 20. Inside the 20 is Nate Hollinger.
Way to chase him down, Quay.
Good job, Quay.
Man.
Keep that energy.
And that defense holding up for the Storm, making sure not to give up at any points, because again, it was right here that the ball hit the ground the last time.
Also
for the
pushed
Eagles.
him out of bounds, stopping the clock. Defense is doing a lot of great things right now.
Actually, I believe the clock is running, John.
Is it?
It is
That should
7:09.
be. Oh man,
And
that
counting
should
down.
be stopped, man. That went out of bounds. He didn't get tackled.
Twins to the left. Jeremiah from the gun. Hands off to Logan. Up the middle. Finds his space. And he finds the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown! Berean Eagles!
A huge run. Logan Seeley responsible for the touchdowns for Berean tonight. It has been Logan Seeley versus Imagine Prep. But I know that he would not take credit for anything. He would give it all to his teammates, all to the blocking, and all to the effort of the rest of his team on this field. It has been a team effort, even though one young student athlete has shined above the rest on the Eagles offense.
Man, what an
It is
incredible-
28-8, and they go for the extra point kick.
Yeah. Berean offense is
Low snap. Kick is up.
Are you kidding
It
me?
is good.
It went through. I thought it got blocked.
Score.
Wow.
The Eagles from
29.
29.
Storm 8.
29.
6:52 to play in this second round playoff game here at Spirit Field at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. I think the biggest surprise is the scoreboard that doesn't work to tell us what the score is, but we have to remind ourselves. 29-8, Berean Academy in the lead, a commanding lead for them, and barring any sort of spectacular disaster, with 6:52 to play, we are seeing something special tonight, John.
Oh man, playoff football. Both sides of the football. So what we're seeing right now is one team that's getting tired and one team that is not, that's playing like it's the first quarter. We know altitude training is a real factor in this case.
It's been a tale of two halves.
And the second half, they haven't acted tired at all. Great.
Another high bounce.
What? Oh, well, running it back, too. He's going all the way.
Onside kick.
Touchdown. Imagine Brett.
Don't count the storm out yet.
Wow.
The storm is not over.
I mean, you're going to put some points on the board. This is the time to do it. You got 6 minutes.
When you blow your onside kick, that is a punch to the gut of the special teams that had been on the mark just about all night long until that play. The Storm not done this night. Not going down without a fight. Run back the onside kick for a touchdown.
All right.
It is 29-14. 14? Yeah, 29-14.
Yep.
No scoreboard here. At least with the score.
Looking left.
Cade drops back, rolling to his left. Tosses the end zone, overthrows. So, with 6:42 to play, just like that. We did give up one last week, too. Remember that onside? It was the onside that ended up getting returned for a touchdown. They've got to tighten that up, especially when they are this deep into the season, this deep into this game in the fourth quarter. Don't let the collapse happen, but you know that this Storm team, they have their eyes on that scoreboard, and they understand there's still 6 minutes and 52 seconds left to fight.
You got to wonder what their kicking game has to offer. Do they have someone that's really skilled that can do an onside kick, or are they going to have to deep kick it?
That's a good question, and we'll find out here in just a second. But the Storm answering very quickly, 29-14. If we want to update the score, if someone wants to update the score, that's fine too. John will do that right now. So that is the current score, 29 for the Eagles, 14 for the Storm, but they could be storming back for all we know.
Good
and
Lord.
if they do get an onside kick here, just imagine, this could be a one-score game
I know.
in the span of 30 seconds.
This is playoff football. I've said it over and over. This is incredible. This is two elite teams finally getting their game on.
He's aiming for the center of the field. Logan takes the catch. Dodges, does not get around. Big number one, Brendan Crowder, the senior, running back and defensive back, wrangles Logan to the ground. The Eagles offense will start inside their own territory. Ball spotted at around the 44-yard line.
Man, he had him by the helmet, not a face mask, but it looked like he got him by, like, the ear hole. And you know what? I got called for face masking by ear holing a dude one time. Pulling on it. Yep, Logan's elite tonight. He's looking healthy. He's fast.
He's got to keep up that strength, keep up that speed for 6:38 to glory. And the defense of the Storm collapses around Logan. But again, they want to run the ball. They want to just keep the clock running. Ground and pound, run the clock down. 29-14. Eagles in the lead. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. The chants coming from the Storm sideline is they're saying, let's go defense. And now the cheerleaders coming into the action. The red, the white, the fight going on. Jeremiah keeps the ball around the near side, trying to outrun the punter. He does. Staying up the sideline, getting a big first down.
The world's largest punter. Okay, the biggest. Okay, I haven't seen a punter 275, but I did see a kicker and punter that was 250, who was also an all-league, all-state linebacker. That was Ryan Lindell when I was 97. He goes on to play for the Seahawks and I believe the Buffalo Bills.
The clock is running. 5:35 to glory. The Eagles trotting in from the sideline to the huddle.
Okay, are they running the ball here? They're first down, they might as well, right?
Hand off to Logan. Go up. Exactly. Just keep running the ball. Force the other team to make a timeout.
The clock is jumping.
I know, it's like stuck at a certain point, and then all of a sudden it goes it goes a few seconds.
That's brutal.
It's just weird. Yeah, it's because you look at it and it's frozen, and then all of a sudden it goes 3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you were watching that because I thought I was having
a couple times. No, you're not having a stroke, John.
Yeah,
It's
I was
okay.
like,
Calm down, John. Remember, just take your pickle juice tonight. You'll be fine.
I will eat the jar.
You weirdo.
I will eat the glass jar.
4:45 to go in this game. Berean 2nd and 10. They're just trying to run this ball down and run out the clock here in the 4th. Fake the handoff. Jeremiah nowhere to go. Tries to get up the sideline. Gets forced out of bounds.
Why is he going out of bounds? Does he know?
Number 2 for the Eagles.
Does he know not to go out of bounds?
Pushed out of bounds by
Apparently
number
not.
1, Brenton Crowder.
Because that
brings
stops
up
the clock. That is not what they
Hey,
want.
no, but that's great defense from Imagine Prep to push him out of bounds, you
Yes,
know?
but it stops the clock only momentarily, and then they wind it.
Why did they wind? Is that just the rules? Maybe I just don't know the rules here. This is a me bad, not a them bad.
Either way, Berean comes in from the sideline for the huddle. This drive has eaten up 2 minutes of game time after the onside kickoff return by Imagine Prep. It is 3rd and 10, Berean. Another handoff to Logan. Tries to break one tackle, can't. It is 4th down and 9. No, it looks like they didn't even move. So it'll be a gain of none.
Brock Millette brings up 4th down.
Great job by Brock on that tackle. For the Storm of Imagine Prep here in Surprise, Arizona. Berean leading at 29-14 with under 3.5 to go. The clock is ticking down, and they're going to run the ball. May as well, or I guess you could pass it because the clock's going to stop as it turns over on downs. So you could go for it all.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking to. You see how that conversation's going on in the backfield. You wonder if there's something special brewing.
Got Twins left. And now timeout called by Berean. So all that just for a short timeout with 3:04. The clock will stop. And we'll stop to say thank you again to our amazing sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. Please leave them some love in the live chat. SSVEC, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, BARNETT'S Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management in Wichita City, but serving all of Cochise County, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, the Sierra Vista Medical Group, and Saguaro Air Solutions LLC of Sierra Vista. Whistles blow. Timeout just about over. 3:04 left on the clock in this game. Berean leads by 2 scores, 29-14.
Make me eat jalapeno and drink juice. God, these people are torturing me. There was a 300-pound kicker at ACU, too.
That's amazing. Again, all these factoids that our audience knows.
I love it.
How often is an audience able to watch a game and comment and let the... Isaac, out of a timeout.
Start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, reaching 4th down.
That was a play. That was a ban specifically.
It was going to him.
You saw that thing that he did an out and he did a post corner. So that was a timing route. They were going to throw that to the end zone right there.
Yeah, they were. Well, there goes that play.
Yeah.
But again, they ran 2 plays back to back, and they ended up scoring back to back. One was out of the end zone, and then the next one was right in the corner of the end zone. Correct. So. Could they try this again?
Watching from Maryland, Ronita. Good Lord, thank you for checking in.
Well, we know it's tomorrow in Maryland.
Yeah, it is.
But don't tell me what happens. I want to be surprised. Jeremiah rolling to his right, looking, takes a long toss. How was that not pass interference? I guess because all of them were looking back at the ball.
Downs.
But it is a turnover on downs. Boy, you would have rather had the interception back there, though.
47-yard line.
Is it the 47? I think it's the 43-yard line, not the 47, which is where it's being spotted. It's all right. They can't really see from that high up. They don't have as good of a view as we do up here, apparently, John.
Over the top directly is a hard angle, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, no, hey, look, we all make mistakes. Believe me, if you were to count up my mistakes, they would be near infinity.
Dude.
Every single game I call.
Oh, shut up. You're talking Mr. Mistake. Even you think you make mistakes and then you work with me.
Less than 3 minutes to play. Imagine Prep with the ball down by 2 scores. A toss.
Love that play.
Yeah, great call. Berean able to make the stop. They will keep the clock running.
Number 24, Mario across the styles.
No, the clock
He's out
stopped.
of bounds.
Well, the clock stopped, but he wound it, right?
Yeah, he wound it, but he went out
Okay,
of
now
bounds.
it's rolling. So it went out of bounds, and now it's rolling. So maybe they stop it until the ball is spotted and then wind.
I'd be throwing the ball on every play.
There is no sense of urgency.
No, I know. They're just walking up.
I don't understand where the sense of urgency is.
Hands on the
for
hips.
Storm.
They're all tired, man. I'm telling you. Berean is fresh right now. Imagine Prep is
how
dealing...
many sprints is Berean going to run at the end of this game? That's my question. They've got a lot of sprints because they had a lot of penalties. So we'll see how many sprints that Coach Jalen Hampton makes them run. Cade from the gun, dropping back and tossing off his back foot.
Whoa, what?
And they are going to call
That's a
pass
pass
interference.
Oh, okay.
That stops the clock
Pass
at 2:10.
On the defense.
So again, another defensive PI against the Eagles.
A Storm first down.
And that will give the Storm a big first down and make their end zone view a lot closer.
Apparently we were calling Logan Isaac last week. I usually don't make that mistake.
I try not to.
Well, we apologize if that's the case. Ishmael.
Hey, bro, look, I didn't say I'm perfect.
you said you made mistakes. I formation, for the deep pass.
The ball, low snap. How did he get that? Still gets the pass away. As Mario gets the ball caught, and they will keep winding the clock. 1:43 to play. No sense of urgency by the Storm. I think the Storm might have passed.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate. They've been playing so well all evening. There's more
The clock
football tomorrow.
continues to come down. Yes, you will see Buena High School for the first time in their school's history. A home playoff game. Be sure to tune in for that.
Actually, Logan and I will be calling that game tomorrow night.
Well, Logan will have a lot to talk about from this game, albeit my trivia night.
Whoa!
And tackled by Isaac. That will just about seal the deal. Isaac Hively with the sack. A minute, counting down. The crowd here is literally in surprise.
Yeah, but they haven't left.
No, they love this.
I'm in surprise. Are you in surprise?
I'm in surprise as well, John, believe it or not. I would say they're in shock, but it is a surprise here. 30 seconds to play. Third down and 20. Third down and 18.
22 seconds left. Clock running out.
If this pass is complete, this could be the final play of the game. If Berean comes down with this tackle, they do! 10 seconds to play. They will count it down. Berean will move on to the championship.
2,
no timeouts
1.
being called. There was no official seeing that a timeout was called.
No, they got the timeout. I think they're calling. I think they're allowing the timeout. I don't know.
I am not sure if they are or not.
The refs haven't left. They're allowing it. There's one more play.
He's telling them to put time on the clock. So they'll put, I believe, 6 seconds on the clock. It appeared to be what the official was pointing toward the booth up above us.
One more play.
But it will be one final play. They're saying 5 seconds on the clock now.
Let's go, Eagles!
Now 6 seconds on the clock. The official still trying to give hand signals to the crew up above us. But 29. to 14. 7 seconds is on the clock. So 4th down and 7 for Imagine Prep.
Now we've got 9 seconds.
9 seconds back on the clock. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, they're being generous.
I think that's what they started the last play
Yeah, I
with.
think so. It was like 12 seconds or so, but okay. That's all right. 9 seconds.
4th down.
This is the final play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. Cade looking, tossing, pulling him down, inbounds. The clock hits zeros for real. No flags. Berean will win and go on to the championship.
Incredible game this evening. Playoff football for sure. Berean and Imagine Prep putting it in, everything that they had.
A tale of two halves. It was 6-0 at the end of the first half. And the final score is 29-14. A fantastic second half effort by the Berean Academy Eagles, but the storm would not subside until the clock hit zero. Head coach Jalen Hampton is leading his team through the congratulatory line to shake the hands of the Imagine Prep Storm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Spirit Field, Ottawa University, here in Surprise, Arizona. Thank you for hosting this game. Thank you to all of our sponsors that make this coverage possible. Thank you to Todd Ryan, who started this disruptor media juggernaut all across Southern Arizona, known as Cool FM Live. And thank you to John Berger for helping with all the amazing camera work tonight. You see them giving each other high fives, giving hugs, but Berean is flying high as they head to the championship game after winning tonight, 29-14. We wish Berean and all of the Berean fans safe travels back to Sierra Vista, including John and myself. And on behalf of Cool FM Live, it's Jeff Davenport signing off from Surprise. Let's watch the Berean Academy Eagles run their sprints. Have a great night, everybody, and thank you to our sponsors that help make this coverage possible. We could not do it without them. Berean celebrates one win away from going back-to-back championship seasons for the Eagles. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy the sprints.
Hey, listen, y'all need to beat Heritage. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you call Peyton Manning and have him come in. Y'all need to beat Heritage.
All right, Heritage is on the list.
Because, man, they have knocked us the last couple of years.
Yeah,
I can't turn around going, I know that voice. I know that voice.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. We're still watching them watch sprints here. We haven't signed off yet. We got to watch them. We got to watch them do their sprints. They had way too many flags. You can see the intensity. How many sprints are they running? I mean, they had a lot of
they
flags.
had a lot of flags. They had at least 6.
Yeah. So there we go. Jalen lining them up, keeping them sprinting at 15 yards to the end zone. And there it is. They head to the championship game. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports tonight. Safe travels to everybody back to Sierra Vista. God bless.